So how exactly did I go from 215 pounds to 155 pounds in about 3 months? It's quite simple. First and foremost, I'm currently at a size in terms of waist. My length is 30, but my waist as of today is 30. Sorry, my shirt's getting a little untucked. This was a pair of pants from my heavy days. This is a waist 36. At my heaviest weigh in, I was 215 pounds. My driver license had 199 pounds on it. I was dealing with some bad territory, and I decided to make a change. After I quit college, I knew I would bloat out. What happened was I did start bloating out. I was already quite heavy back in those days. You can go see the videos for yourself if you're skeptical. So I went out and I just bought kale. And this is what I like to call the kale diet. Now, for the first month, you should have yourself on a strict diet of kale, potatoes, and red meat. Mostly kale. What's going to happen is the fat's going to get ripped off of you. You don't even have, I didn't exercise for the first month. So from February 20th to March 20th, you could see an instant difference. Now, it took a little bit to get about my weight, and it took a little bit of exercising. You will want to run. You'll want to run probably as soon as you start doing this, and it's okay to quit. I was there too. I had short endurance, little to no stamina. I was a smoker at the time. My lungs were pretty much closed, and it was hard to shed the weight. I hated the way I looked. I always wanted to change it. I wasn't comfortable, so I did something about it. And that's the first thing, is just wanting to do something. Now, I didn't even expect it to happen at first, but I noticed I started dropping pounds within 2 weeks, and I said, I think it's this kale. So I kept on with the kale, and I kept on with the kale, and I'm here where I am today. So here's the diet. And for full interest of full disclosure, here's my weight. I'm currently like 144 pounds. I'm type O negative for blood. I have sub-Saharan African, Native American, Caucasian, and Jewish DNA. So if you're into that blood type stuff and genetic stuff, if that's information for you, if you're part of that group. But kale, a lot of kale. No morning cereal. You want kale. A bowl of kale in the morning. You want to at least get 3 or 4 bowls of kale in a sitting. And don't use ranch. Don't use blue cheese. We're trying to get rid of the fat. We don't want to keep putting fat in our bodies. So you're going to want to get like a vinaigrette sauce. What kind of helped me transition from blue cheese to vinegar dressings is Ken's Steakhouse Greek dressing. That really kind of helped me. That was the intermediary. Now I get Newman's Own Caesar or Newman's Own white vinegar, something like that. You want a vinegar-based salad dressing. Now, at first I didn't, but now I do now. I substitute milk for almond milk. I substitute almond milk for milk, rather. That's another source of fat. If you can learn to drink your coffee black, you can. I sometimes will. It's not something I could drink every day black, so I use almond milk, just plain almond milk. You don't want the flavorings that has sugar in it. Stop and cut back on the salt. Stop and cut back on the sugar. Sugar, well, you gain weight. Salt retains water, so you're going to get a big rooster comb chin. And that's probably something you want to eliminate too if you're watching this video. You'll start losing weight rapidly. Don't freak out. People around you will freak out. People thought I was on drugs. People thought I had an intestinal tract infection. People thought I had contracted tapeworms. It's none of that. It's just I kind of fixed up my metabolism by eating a superfood. Don't really go for the avocados. That's still pretty much fatty. Subside on leafy greens. Now, kale, it kind of takes some getting used to. But after a while, you get used to it. Now, I couldn't imagine a day without the stuff. The only meat you should be having during the first month or two is red meat in small quantities, and potatoes every now and then. You'll start to drop the weight even without exercising, but you really should be exercising if you're truly serious about it. And then you'll start to rewire your metabolism. So now I have a faster metabolism. It's easier for me to excrete stuff. It's easier for me to lose the weight. And also, when you're working out, your body will use the carbohydrate stores and protein stores if you lift first. Always lift first, or do some type of lifting exercise first before you run. Because if you do about 30 minutes of weightlifting, your body has already burnt all of its protein and carbohydrate stores. So then it will start burning fat. So you want to hit the treadmill last. Don't hit the treadmill as a warm-up. Hit the treadmill as a final exercise. So yeah, that's my advice to you. And hopefully you guys go from whatever waist size you're at to about 6 or 7 waist sizes smaller. And I'll admit I could probably be further. I've had some cheat meals here or there. But, that's all part of life. That's all part of the fun, So, good luck. That's how I lost the weight. And I hope you do too. And I hope you feel more confident in yourself. And then you can gloat on Instagram like I do and say, bitches, y'all said I was fat in high school? Guess what now? Anyways, this is Mjolnir Man. I wish you all the best of luck in your weight loss journey. Peace out.